Talking about individual earnings reactions, Blue Star as well came out with its earnings, and just to highlight, they've seen a top-line growth of about 15.5%. The EBITDA has jumped many folds, and the margins as well have expanded this time around. It's been a turnaround. The adjusted PAT is at 6.7 crore rupees versus a comparable loss in the same quarter last year of 12 crore rupees. Fabulous set of numbers. So let's chat with Satish Jamdar, the MD at Blue Star. Satish, hi, good morning. Congratulations. Great set of numbers. And clearly, you know, a 15% jump in sales, profits are higher. What were the key factors that led to this blowout set of numbers this time?
Yes, Ayesha, good morning. Yes, it's nice to begin a day like this. Yes, it's actually a lot of hard work put in over the last few years, and I've been telling you every quarter how we've been moving forward. And I think many things, one is our retail success in the last couple of years. I think our growth story there has been great. More important is of late our MEP and electromechanical business has started turning around. You know, we were sort of challenged there for the last few years. Cash flow was there for going in there, not coming out of those old projects. Many legacy jobs have been closed. The new business has started moving. And, you know, for last 3 years, our cash flow has actually come down every year. Borrowings are down. The capital turns are better. You can see the margins are better, of course, with lower input costs nowadays. But the product mix and every business actually beginning to show what it's capable of. I'm feeling very nice and good that we have finally reached this stage and looking at good results finally.
The cooling products business has clearly led the turnaround. Sales up 20%, operational numbers up 200 bips. Is this a sustainable performance or would this be a one-off?
Well, it's been growing this way almost for 3 years now, or 20-25%. We've been actually beating the market every year. This year, if I'm not wrong, I don't know what the latest catch-up has been, but the summer wasn't very great for most of the players. We did much better. In fact, most of the inventory that had collected in the end of summer, which was then being discounted and sold off, we were in a better position. We have managed to now reduce that and more or less get rid of all that inventory in the right way through the right distribution channels. Our e-commerce has also been a little higher than what other players have been managed to do. I think now this next summer season about to kick in and we all set for fresh models, and in fact the product launch is already on in the various cities with our distribution partners. I see sustain, at least as I see sustain. You must remember, even with all this growth, the penetration is only 3 to 4% in the whole of the country. So to me, it's a huge opportunity ahead. But it's a matter of how you play your game correctly, because if a lot of people in the game, the right products, the right distribution channels, the right performance, all that I think has been our hallmark.
The good thing is that your electromechanical business, their margins have gone up, and margins have gone up from under 1% to nearly 4% plus now, almost 5%. Is that one-off, or that again is sustainable?
No, in fact, I think you'll see more upside in my view, because you know, the legacy jobs were part of what was being shown all these years, and every year the legacy jobs as they close and the new jobs, we were very particular. You remember my telling you that we have decided that the top line growth on these this business is not good if it's not with good cash flow and good margins, and we took that stand. In fact, we degrew, built ourselves back, and are started on the growth path again with our new sort of terms and on what we will do order booking for. And we have actually seen much higher booking margins of late. Selectively, of course, being very selective in certain sectors. And I only see that as the ratio of legacy jobs reduces, we'll see a better margin on our order book.
Just could you repeat the number that you're working with in terms of the order pipeline?
trouble earlier. I think about 1,500 crore, if I don't have the figure in front of me right now. I think 1,500 crore, slightly up about 15%. I would say that growth hasn't kicked in fully in the country yet, but one is beginning to see certain areas like some sectors growing, and we've been very selective. We've been also, shall I say, the chosen supplier by many clients because of our past record on what we've done in terms of execution. You may know that we received the Best Project Awards for the Mumbai International Airport recently. So these are things that the hard work and the quality of work that we put in is giving us that extra edge in the market.
Okay, good chatting with you. Thanks much then for taking the time out, Satish, and good luck to you for the future quarters ahead. Lots of earnings reactions trickling by, and well, you're seeing Just Dial continue to slacken in trade. Aurobindo Pharma, which is the biggest loser when it comes to the mid-cap universe right now, a good 3.25% shave off is what you're seeing.